Race of reptilians called the Dracos, and they feel that they own this universe because they've been around here for so long. And they in fact owned this solar system for a long period of time. And they've been travelling around conquering everybody because they believe they have a right to. Now the reason why the reptilians are the key in all of this is because they want to conquer the whole universe. Not just the third dimensional realm, which is ruled by fear, which is the mirror. So they use fear to control everything from the fourth dimensional realm, because their agenda is to get up into the higher realms. They want to get up into the fifth dimension and the sixth dimension and seventh dimension to conquer it. But they can't, because they're rooted in fear. So what they decided to do was to get hold of some humanoid mammalian DNA and create hybrids, and to use like a Trojan horse to get into the fifth dimension. So through hybrid forms they could get up into the fifth dimension to conquer it. So they created 9 prototypes. One with black skin, one with white skin, one with yellow skin, one with red skin, one with blue skin, one with green skin, one with brown skin, and I can't remember the others. And they put them in various places to see which one would develop and be the best vehicle. And the Dracos were quite happy for this to go along. Because what happens is, within your DNA, you have segments that are reptilian. In fact, your brain, at the top of your stem, the first part of it is reptilian. And then the other bits are tacked on. There's a midbrain, and then it divides into 2 separate brains. The left hemisphere and right hemisphere are separate brains. They work totally independently, and then they work through the causal callosum, I can't remember the exact name of it, which is the part that joins it together. So we are a genetic experiment. And the reason we're a genetic experiment is so that the Dracos can get into the fifth dimension. So they control everything. So let's have a look at, and they're still on the planet. They control many of the lower levels of the underground DUMBs, the deep underground military bases in the US. They control absolutely everything, and they control the Illuminati. They do everything through ritual. Everything is through ritual. So anything that you do, which is ritualistic, is tapping into your reptilian DNA. It's controlling you. You're not controlling it. How many people are aware of Kundalini Yoga or practice Kundalini Yoga? Okay? It's reptilian. The symbology is all reptilian, because you are continually trying to raise your energy up through your spine. If Kundalini Yoga worked, you would do it once and you would attain that level and stay there, and you would have no need to do it again. But what happens? You get pulled back down again. It's like you've got a piece of elastic here, you stretch it up and it gets pulled back down again. Stretch it up, because it's reptilian. The whole be in that heightened state of awareness. We have a tendency to overcomplicate absolutely everything. Source says there's nothing complicated in the universe. Everything is absolutely simple. But there are levels of complexity. But everything is simple. We are the only creature in the universe that complicates everything. The only creature that does it. So the Dracos have this agenda where they want to get into the fifth dimension, and they're using us as a vehicle to do it. So whenever your energy is locked into any sort of fear, you're operating at third dimensional level, and they can manipulate you and control you. They'll control you through money, because you'll have a fear of not having any, or not having as much as the person next door, or not having a house. And so the minute you're tapped into any sort of material possession, you are addicted to money, which is what they created. And their prime vehicle through which they create and control everything is the Illuminati. I can't even spell it. They control everything through the Illuminati, because the people who the Illuminati fall into one of 2 categories. They are either full-blood reptilians shape-shifted into human form, or they are hybrid reptilians with their agendas.
What's the difference in their agenda? Is there a difference in their agenda?
Their agenda is quite simple. They want to conquer the fifth dimension.
So why does it matter whether they're hybrid or...
No, this is how they control. This is how they control the sheeple through the Illuminati, and they will either be fully reptilian appearing as human because they can shapeshift, or they will be in a hybridized human form. Total reptilian.
Yeah, and the Queen.
Queen's a total reptilian. Hillary Clinton's a total reptilian. Yep. They are in every major government position in the world. Every president of the United States going back to Washington has been Illuminati. They are also controlling all of the major religions of the world.
Aren't they the Masons as well?
It's a subgroup.
It's like freemasons.
Yep. You've got the Rosicrucians, you've got the Masons, any sort of formal organisation that has rules of control is Illuminati control.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any personal experiences which confirm all of this? Your experience?
Have you walked around the world? Everything's controlled with rules and regulations. Have I met reptilians in this life? No. That doesn't mean that I'm not meant to. But I've spoken to many people who have. Many people who have.